Hi again, everybody. I'm Dave Johnston. Today we're going to tackle a temporary fix on an outdoor shed that needs to be made so that it can be enclosed for the winter, but winter's coming really quick and we don't have time to redo these doors. They're in really bad shape, but because of the age of the shed. They're also, one problem here is they're made out of the wafer board, particle board, which it's great for sheeting on the side of a shed and whatnot that then gets protected with siding or whatnot, but it doesn't hold up very well with respect to being exposed to the elements, even if it's painted. Now in this case, they wanted to build an inexpensive shed, so it works okay for that, but it's not the best. That's actually what this project is about today. It'll work okay for this, but it's not the best. So keep that in mind as we're going through this. What we really want to do is button it up, make it so that the doors are functional again, and that we can close them up before the snow and all of the bad weather of the winter hits. So with that in mind, I have a drill, and these are actually drywall screws that are for indoor, which basically means they're not protected in a way from moisture and water, so they'll rust. But there again, since this is temporary, we just want to get the thing buttoned up. They'll do for this today. In the springtime, you could replace them, but since we know that the doors and the wood has to be replaced anyway, it's a time and cost saving measure, but it'll make it functional for this winter when we really need it the most. So we'll go ahead and this first door, we'll go ahead and do this piece that goes across the top. One thing I should mention is originally these were all stapled. You can see the staples here. Another technique that's great if you're putting this on the side of the shed or on the side of a house for sheeting, very quick and easy just to go through with a staple gun, staple them all in. But as you can see, as far as using that as a way to hold all of this together, especially on moving doors and things that are going to have weight on them, it doesn't work very well, and they do come apart over time. And staples pull out, not hard fast binding like a screw would do. So we'll start off just here with this first one. And we'll put in a bunch of these screws, make it so that it's strong again. That's enough for that side. We'll then put the piece across the top, and this one is hanging here. And in this particular case, it is used by one of the hinge screws, so it does help with support of the door overall. Drop the screw there. And you'll see these come through a little bit. They're again, these are 1.25" drywall screws. Not the very best for this kind of application, but since this is a temporary thing just to get us through the winter, we're gonna allow it on this project. We also don't have to go through, let it suck into this sheeting on the inside very much, and that will make it so that it doesn't protrude out on the other side. And in some cases like that one, well, you can barely feel it, so that's definitely acceptable. Okay, so with those in place, this door is basically functional. The screws here, tighten them up a little bit. Paint's filled them up, so you may have to come back with a regular screwdriver with those and tighten those up. But that door will do its job. You can see down here at the bottom, it's all eaten away already because of the moisture. And there again, with the wafer board, particle board, it doesn't withstand the moisture at all, and that's why that bottom piece has been eaten away. Then we'll go to the second one. This one, same thing to the other side. And what I'll do with it hangs up on the ground there a little bit. There's one staple. Guess I've got a few staples sticking through here from where it pulled apart. We'll pound those back. You can see how rusted they are from all the moisture eating away at it. I don't know how old this shed is, but it's been here a long time. So this guy fits onto this. Screw that in place just like that. It looks like being a little bit higher is what it's normally like. I think we've got this one positioned as good as I can get it to where it normally would be. I'll go ahead and screw the support piece on, and then we'll come and tighten up the hinge screws as well. That one looks good. One more here, and then we'll try to swing it. Oh, let me do these screws here first. It looks like that was the type of screw they used to begin with anyway. So this should work right back in that spot. That one looks better. They're so full of paint that you just can't turn them. Okay, get this hinge so that it's functional too. You stripped out hole. Okay, and I'll do one more on this inside in the middle. Suck that up pretty good. So now I get rid of my little support here. This guy should swing. Voila. So I'll put in a few more screws here going down this side. And it is sucking the wood up there, so that's good. These old staples, I'll come back and pound those back in as well, but we don't have to do that right now. Bottom hinge may need some help there, but oh, this top piece needs some screws too. It's just wedged in there right now, so it's not fastened. I'll do that real quick. Okay, well, now we have two doors. This one closes first, and then this one closes, and there, whoops, it's like this screw didn't hold at all. There we go. Okay, now that one with this tab is definitely the one that closes first. You close this one and close it all in place. We're missing one board for the cross piece there. The bottom two have rotted away, so we don't have those. But as you can see, this basically encloses it for the winter, like I was saying. Not perfect, very inexpensive. These sheetrock screws were actually screws that I had on hand, so I didn't have to buy anything to make this quick fix. Definitely get this enclosed. We can have the bikes and lawnmower and garden lawn tools, that kind of thing in there. They'll be protected. They don't need any more than that, just to keep the elements off of them. And it'll work. It's functional. Definitely a future project to make it so that it's more permanent, that the old wood, the rotted away wood, would be replaced, and you would do a different technique to put all the doors back in place. Something outdoor rated screws, things like would be rated to be used on a deck or in that kind of application where they won't rust as the water and moisture gets to them. But there we go. We have a successful door repair ready for another winter. That's all we have for now. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to leave in the comment section. Very glad to hear from you. Thanks for watching. See you next time.